Hello, everybody. Just trying to find myself live here. I think I do. Well, that's good. That's a good thing. Whoa, but I got to turn myself off, don't I? That's good. Okay, there we go. It's a little, excuse the camera in my face. That's what's going to help you see my desktop. So I'm Nell Thames. This is Auntie Nellie Stamps. I appreciate you coming. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today I wanted to show you some of my favorite things about Stampin' Up! So, David, I am ready to go to the desktop. My husband is my director and my producer and all that other fun stuff. So here we go. So one of my favorite things, well, pretty much my favorite thing about Stampin' Up! Is the coordination of products. Sorry about that. It's the coordinate. Hi, Mary! Yay! You caught me live! I'm so excited. One of my favorite things is the coordination of products, including the coordination of the stamps and dies, and but especially the designer series paper. So this is Them Bones, and the short version of designer series paper is DSP. It took me a while to learn that. I wasn't sure what people were talking about when they were talking about the DSP. So this is Them Bones, and I'm just going to run through it. I'm going to try to do it quietly. In my rehearsal, it was a little loud, so my apologies if it's louder than you expect it to be. So this it's really lovely paper for Halloween, but then on the back side, it's two-sided paper. On the back side is something that's more basic, so not necessarily holiday-ish, but this guy, you gotta love him, right? And you really have to love him because I was actually gonna end with him, but since he's right there, we're just not gonna skip over this part because this is really fun. This is the die from the Bag of Bones bundle, and I have a stamp. Now, let me show you the Bag of Bones stamps. And then the, whoops, sticking together, I took it apart so it wouldn't make too much noise, but it's making noise. And then the dies, they're so lovely. I have not yet played with them, but this weekend, that is my plan. However, I do know that this cute little guy right here, and there might be more, but these I know for sure, and this little beauty right here, the cat, the skeleton, and the dog, because everybody needs a dog. I'm surprised my dogs aren't barking at the door. These can cut out with your dies from your DSP. So really, really fun because I'm not a great fussy cutter. I know Mary, really, Mary gave you that. I know Mary is a great fussy cutter. I'm not that great at it. So, but I continue to try because, not every paper has a die that cuts it out. So this is the front side of that paper, and then this kind of batty looking, somebody says it also looks like cats, and I don't know, I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I think you can see, maybe not. Anyway, it's batty. I really like this one. It reminds me of hunting for some reason, or maybe it just reminds me of fall. I don't hunt, but I know that a lot of hunting happens in the fall. But this one reminds me of the Haunted Mansion for some reason at Disney World. So this is just adorable. I really like this one. These, you might not be able to see what they actually are. They look a little bit like tracks, but they are actually bones, and they're just adorable. A smaller version of our skeleton, and with this time mixed with the bats. And then these are perfect for cutting out to put on the front of your card in place of cutting out other DSP. This is going to make a great scene. We'll maybe see that on YouTube or my blog on Sunday. Not exactly sure what that card's going to be, so you never know. This might show up. It is going to be Halloween, I know that. David's telling me I'm speaking too fast. He's right. And Mary's so sweet to be here and not tell me I'm speaking too fast. Okay. It's the northern in me. The pants, those pants, that's funny, Mary. I don't know. I'm about your age and I don't remember having pants like that. This is really cute. It's orange and it's kind of upside down. Oh no, it's not. It's just the B looks funky to me. It says Boo and Eek. Really, really cute. Now this one is printed so that you can cut down the center and have, each one of these be a different card. So I typically cut my paper 6 by 6. I will not do that with at least one page of this. There are 2 pages, but I will not do it with at least one, so that in case I will cut it down the center first and then cut out the tombstones. And then this one is clearly a bat. It's funny now. Thanks, Mary. That's funny. And this one is clearly a bat. So we've talked about just that designer series paper, but what we got to was the real nugget that I wanted to talk to y'all about today. I'm not sure if you can read it, but on the back, this comes inside your inside the plastic of your not cardstock, DSP, and it tells you what colors are in your products. So, or in your DSP. This one has basic black, Cajun Craze, Pumpkin Pie, and Starry Sky. So I wanted to show you all of the things that Stampin' Up! Provides in those colors. I don't know if, when I first started stamping, I went to a big not a department store, but a big box store for supplies. And I would buy blue, but then I could never use it with anything but itself because the blues didn't combine. I could use it with white, I could use it with vanilla, but for the most part, the blues didn't combine very well. So I really struggled with paper. Now, once I found Stampin' Up!, that struggle was gone because let me just show you on this one, because this one has all the colors. So here's Pumpkin Pie, and I cut all of my cardstock in a circle, so I have one circle of every color. Here's some Cajun Craze, Starry Sky right here, and of course Basic Black was easy to find. So that's cardstock. We have 50, 60-ish different colors. I have my catalog here. I forgot to count before I came online. But then it's not just about the cardstock. See, this is what I liked about it, because I could build with ink. And see, here's my ink, and I write on the side, sorry, it makes it easier. Basic Black is either Memento or that's the different one, is the Memento. And I have a refill for this one, but then I also have a refill for this one, for the Pumpkin Pie. I don't buy all the refills all the time. I do my refills. Oh yes, Mary's right. All of the quality of the paper, she's right. It is beautiful paper. There's also some thick white and thick vanilla that are great for card bases. But gosh, it doesn't rip when you score it. It's really, really beautiful. So then we also have, in addition to all of this fun stuff, then we have alcohol blends markers, which are really fun to color with. You know, as I have gotten older, I feel like the coloring craze kind of picked up again for adults fairly recently, and I may be totally wrong about that, but when you start noticing something, then you see it everywhere, right? So, but Stampin' Up!, these alcohol markers are incredible. They dry really quickly. You can build on them. So there is, in each combo pack, there is a dark and a light, and they're just wonderful to stamp with. There's also a blender and a lifter if you color outside the lines, which I always do. Shh, don't tell anyone. And if you don't cut it with a die cut, if you fussy cut it, you can cut that right off. So I have most colors when it comes to, did I do that wrong? I did, I sure did. That's Pumpkin Pie right there. I did that earlier too. Here's my Cajun Craze, again, dark and light, Starry Sky, and even, believe it or not, black. We also have Stampin' Write markers. Now I have the old version. There is, actually I should tell you too on this one, there is a kind of a brush tip, and then there is a blunt tip. Sure there is. There is a blunt tip, and they're both wonderful to color with. It just depends on what you prefer. I prefer the brush tip, but other people prefer the blunt tip. And for different things too, when I'm doing maybe dots or circles on a witch's hat, which I was doing recently, I really liked the blunt tip for that. But then we have the Stampin' Write markers. So the Stampin' Write markers are similar. It has a brush tip on this side, and it has a writing tip on this side. Thank you. And the new writing tip, I understand, is a little bit nicer to write with than this one. I don't have any issues with this one, so I haven't replaced it. This is my black one, of course. Now, I don't have all the colors in this one because Starry Sky is what Stampin' Up! Calls an in color. It comes in for 2 years, and then it is replaced every year. Actually, there's a set of in colors. This is 22, 24. Good thing I wrote that on there, right? I did it again. Darn it, Cajun Craze. And I clearly do not see oranges very well, or rust. And then I have I actually have the whole pack of this. I just don't have the in colors in there. So all of that is just, I mean, it's the reason to go in my opinion, it was the reason to go with Stampin' Up! And to start buying pretty much exclusively Stampin' Up! Products right here. Nope, there it is. You can see all of my ink pads. I'm kind of a, thank you. I'm a lover of the ink pads for sure. It's fun to stamp in the same color ink on the same color cardstock because it gives you, because they match, first of all, and so they're obviously very coordinated. You are not going to be ever disappointed in a DSP that Stampin' Up! Makes. They are stunning, all of them. There's a lot of artistic, artistic happenings in the background for when DSP is made, and they're just beautiful. I showed you the picture of the waves of the ocean. If you didn't see it, go back on my page and check it out. That is the one that brought me to Stampin' Up! Because it is, well, first of all, almost anything that has to do with the ocean, I'll buy. But that one just really, 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 it's just lovely. And I have, thank you, some, David keeps telling me how much time I have left. Yes, they are amazing, Mary. You are so right. They are incredible artists. They do, just watching the process of how they make the art, that it's artwork and then it becomes paper. Really, really lovely. So, well, I thank you all for watching my live video. I don't, probably once a week, we'll go ahead and do a live. I will also be uploading this to YouTube, so if you find my YouTube channel, which is also Auntie Nellie Stamps, you could feel free to watch there and leave a comment. Hit the like button, subscribe for more videos coming. There will be a new blog coming October 1st. My husband David and I are, it is interesting, Mary. David and I are really working hard to get it up and running, and then there will be an instructional video for assembling the card that I blog, along with there will be a PDF on the blog as well. So thank you so much, Mary. It was really wonderful to actually have you watch me on a live. I watched you this afternoon. I'm not sure if you saw me there, but I did watch you with that beautiful card. I'll be doing that one too. So thank you very much for watching me. I appreciate every single view and every single share. And I appreciate those of you that have come from places I'm not even sure about, referrals from my friends and family, and I so appreciate you. Oh, thanks, Mary. I so appreciate you. So, as my mother says, I need a tagline, and that tagline is going to be, "This is Auntie Nellie stamping off." Thanks so much for watching me.